From the media missionaries of Network 7 Media Center, welcome to Mission Sonlight. Today we are reporting part one of a two-part series from Riga, the capital city of Latvia. Latvia is a country located in north-central Europe. Vilnis Latgalis is the president of the Seventh-day Adventist Church in Latvia. He shared with our media missionaries the blessings of the church despite lingering COVID restrictions in this part of northern Europe.
We currently have about 50 churches and 30 pastors in Latvia. In 2022, 64 people were baptized despite the COVID restrictions and the challenges of the postmodern Europe. Obviously, we thank God about all of this.
The culture and people represented here in the Adventist Church and its community is diverse. Latvian and Russian are the predominant people groups, the Russian lineage left over from Soviet occupation. Even as you look around the city, the old Soviet flats still stand. Yet new construction, offices, and apartments have risen since the mid-1990s.
Most churches have tended to serve one culture and people group or another. Our churches are growing more youthful and are integrating a blend of cultures, nations, and welcoming, while remaining faithful to doctrine in God's Word.
Since the war began in Central Europe in 2022, many Ukrainian immigrants have arrived and are being heartily welcomed into the Adventist melting pot.
We are mindful of the mental and physical needs of our new Ukrainian friends. They are paying a great toll, moving to a new culture, leaving their homes and family behind, finding work, jobs, and new circles of friendship. They have only the clothes on their back and a small bag. Church members have found this as a great opportunity to meet needs. They have embraced those coming into Latvia, both Adventist and non-Adventist.
Russian is often a second language for Latvians, which is akin to the Ukrainian dialect. This helps communication take place easily with immigrants moving to Riga.
They are willing to learn more and discuss work and religion. They already have the religious mentality from a Russian Orthodoxy and aren't opposed to change. We also have an international pastor with a psychology degree. He has been working with them. Because our church facilities for meetings and seminars are very limited, they meet in the Greek Orthodox complex that has a separate building for counseling. They also sometimes meet at the Red Cross building. The international pastor is also Ukrainian, so that helps.
Alongside the Ukrainian immigrants, there are other opportunities for the leaders and members here.
Though our name, Seventh-day Adventist, doesn't need much promotion, we have a good partnership with the local Christian radio broadcaster, who shares good news on our efforts to love our neighbors. We have also built important relationships with the Latvian authorities. With this goodwill, we know there is responsibility to this group of people who need to start relationships with Jesus. We use fitness and health as an entering wedge to get to friend them, the children, the youth, and their families.
Pastor Latgalis says there is a major challenge to the work in this region. Many churches either lease their worship facility from other denominations, or they do not have enough room outside of their own sanctuary for extracurricular community activities.
So many of our buildings are cramped between other buildings. There is often no room for Sabbath school classes for the children, so you can imagine there is no room for a gymnasium or day activities either. With so few social activities for youth and their church, it is a problem.
This 13th Sabbath, the members in Latvia are doing something to change the challenge of space for their youth and families and new immigrant population.
23 years ago, my father-in-law started a summer camp called Maranatha, and it is still going. 7 years ago, I took over. We have kids coming at different times, different days. Still, there isn't enough room. This year, we're going to have about 100 kids. We must turn others away. The extracurricular activities for youth include singing, robotics, language learning. They benefit greatly from socializing. Kids love the activities, and parents gain trust towards Adventists.
In Latvia, youth and family community centers are a major part of the fabric of our daily life. Other denominations have them. Even the government operates them. Yet, there is still a great need for these places around the city in this country. We have developed a concept to share the truth as it is in Jesus. That is the spiritual health, and also bring good physical and emotional well-being to our communities.
With a foundation of 2 decades of work in place, a base of supportive church families, goodwill in government, and strong support from the community, church members are ready to take the next step in their evangelism quest. Next month, we'll hear more from the leaders in Latvia about their plans to reconcile the needs of youth and immigrants with the space currently available to them. Stay tuned to Mission Sonlight for those details, and consider now what you give on Sabbath, September 30th, for this 13th Sabbath World Mission Offering. Reporting from the work of the Church in Riga, Latvia, in the Trans-European Division, this is Mission Sonlight.